On the back, make sure you guys get a separate sheet of paper to do a little work on. You don't have to give me this sheet of paper, but it's really going to help you when you don't have just no space to write. Lateral surface area is equal to perimeter times height. Don't get confused on this. It's just perimeter is equilateral triangle. 3 sides, they're all 10, so that's 30. The height is 6, and that's going to give us 180. Perimeter times height. This one, the same thing, except for they're going to give you the lateral surface area. They want you to find the radius. Perimeter times height again. I'm going to use 2 pi r because I'm looking for r. I'm not going to use pi d on this one. And it's 120 pi. So the pi's will cancel, divide both sides by 20, and I will get r is equal to 6. On this one, they're going to give you the volume. Volume is equal to base times height. In this case, pi r squared times height. Now when I use height, the radius is half the height. So 2 radiuses will be all of the height. And that's what I'm going to set equal to the volume. So this is base times height is equal to volume. I'm going to cancel the pi's. I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I'm going to get r cubed is equal to 125. This will make r equal to 5. On this one, this height is for the trapezoid. This height is for the trapezoid. They give you the volume. Volume is equal to base times height. Now this is going to get a little weird. I've got 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. This is the base. This is the area of my trapezoid. Area of the trapezoid, 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. Now, this is the base area. I'm going to multiply that by the height, which is 12, and that's equal to my volume, which is given as 468. So 1/2 of 26 is going to be 13. 13 times 12 is going to be 156. This is equal to h. No, that's not equal to h. 156 times h is equal to the volume, which is given as 468. There we go. Much better. I'm going to divide both sides by 156. And I'm going to get h is equal to 3, I believe, just to make sure. Didn't want to get crazy on you. H is equal to 3. And done here. Go back, add some units. This is meters squared. This is also meters, meters, and meters. Fantastic. Lateral surface area. On this one, you need the slant height to get this done. They give you a lateral edge right here. I know that this is 10. I know that this is 8. As the whole thing is 16, this part of it will be 8. This is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. 5 times 2, 4 times 2, 3 times 2. So perimeter times slant height over 2 is going to be my lateral surface area here. The perimeter is going to be 64. The slant height is going to be 6. I'm going to take half of that. So busting out the calculatron, it's going to be 192, but 32 times 6, 192. Meters squared. Don't forget about those units. Let's go on to that second row. They want the volume. It's a hexagon. If you have not yet figured out that the hexagon has a 60-degree angle right here, man, you need to. So let me draw you that whole shape before I just jump and skip about 12 steps. This is the base. Base times height is equal to area. One side is 4. That means this little piece right here is 2. This is a 60-degree angle, and it makes that apothem 2 square roots of 3. Now, some of you are going to ask, Mr. Murdoch, why is that important? Because the base area is 1/2 perimeter times apothem, or 1/2 apothem times perimeter, however you want to write it. So I've got 1/2. The perimeter is going to be 6 times 4, 24, and then the apothem is going to be 2 square roots of 3. This is my base area. I'm going to take that and multiply it by my height of 6. And they give me the height of 6. So this is 12 times 2, which is 24. 24 times 6. We've got 144 square roots of 3. And that's going to be my volume. 144 square roots of 3 meters cubed, ready to go. This next one, I've got volume for my sphere, 4/3, pi r cubed. That gives me 4/3 pi 12 cubed. Punching that out, 12 cubed, and then I'm going to go 4/3. That's going to give me 2,304 pi. Centimeters cubed, don't forget those units. On this one, surface area, it's going to help you to pick the correct base. On this one, I'm going to pick the top and the bottom, really because they give me this side and this side. That 8 is going to be the height. So the total surface area is my lateral surface area, which is perimeter of my base times height, plus 2 bases. And this is why I want 4 and 8 to be my base, because that's 32, so 2 bases would be 64. And then the perimeter of my base is just 12, 12. It's going to be 24. And look how nicely that sets up. My total surface area is 208. So I've got, minus this over, I've got 24H is equal to 144. So H is equal to 6. Not bad. That's why picking the base sometimes becomes important, as you want to, you want to make your life just a little bit easier. Let's go these two, and then I'll cut the video. Lateral surface area is equal to 180. That's just perimeter times height. My perimeter of my base is unknown. Remember that that's 3 times one side. It's an equilateral triangle. So 3 times that length is 3 times the side length, rather, times 6. Perimeter of the base times height is equal to my lateral surface area. So x is going to be 10 once we divide both sides by 18. I now have a equilateral triangle. Each side is 10. This is going to be 5. This is going to be 5 square roots of 3. So I've got 25 square roots of 3 is my base area. This is just 1/2 10 times 5, so 5 square roots of 3 rather, so 50 square roots of 3 over 2. Let me just write that out. 1/2 base. Am I on the paper? No. 1/2 base times height is the area of this triangle, because area of the base times height is going to give me the volume. So I've got 1/2 10 times 5, like that. You'll get 5 times 5, 25. And then we multiply that by the height, which is 6, so I'll get 150 square roots of 3 meters cubed. My last one, I've got I want the total surface area for my cone here. It's got a height of 8. It's got a slant height of 10. I can find my radius. This is a 3, 4, 5 triangle times 2, 5 times 2, 4 times 2, so I'll have 3 times 2. Total surface area is going to be lateral surface area plus 1 base. It's a cone. Lateral surface area is going to be 1/2 perimeter of the base times the slant height. So perimeter of the base is going to be 2 pi r. And then area of my base is simply going to be pi r squared. These are going to cancel. 6 pi, 36 pi, so 42. Something went wrong here. Something went wrong. This is not a 6. This is a 10. Gracious. Oh, that's what I did. That's what I did. Let's fix that. 1/2, 2 pi r, h. There it is. All right. And then plus pi times 6 squared. There we go. So this is 1/2 base times height. That'll cancel. That'll give me 60 pi plus 36 pi, 96 pi. Gracious. All right. Cut that.